to you. Say it like that. If I hate you, then find someone new. Baby, but you know I never will. No, so I choke you down just like a pill.
Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm showing you a tutorial on this look that I created. I actually wore this to Generation Beauty and a lot of you guys really wanted a tutorial on it. So here I am with it for you guys today. I really love how this look came out. So if you guys want to see how I achieved this, I don't even know what to call it, like half cut crease, glitter liner, gold lips kind of look, then just keep on watching. Hi guys, so I already have my brows and my eyelids primed. Now I'm just going to be going in with my Morphe 35B palette and I'm going to be using this transition shade in the palette. Now that we have our transition, I'm going to be taking the Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Palette. Here's what it looks like. It is a gorgeous palette. And I'm going to be taking this burgundy shade right here. So I'm just going to be putting that in my crease area. And I'm going to be taking this Morphe E23 brush. I forgot to mention that I'm also taking the shadow kind of like in an outer V motion and just kind of packing that on there. So once I get the desired effect, I'm going to be taking my Morphe 330 brush and I'm going to be taking my Morphe palette. This is the 35B palette once again, and I'm going to be taking this really gorgeous red shade right here in the palette, and I'm gonna add this mostly on the outer V, but I will also focus it kind of in my crease. The key to this look is pretty much blending because we're not doing like too much on the eyes, but blending is super important in this look. Okay, so if you feel like it's a little bit unblended or harsh, you can go back in with that transition color and just kind of mix it in there. So now for the fun part, we're going to be doing like a half cut crease. I'm going to be taking my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I'm also going to be taking this Luxie 211 brush, and we're just going to be kind of cutting the beginning. So you kind of want to start at the very beginning of your eyelid, and I go a little bit above my crease, but it kind of just depends on what your eye shape is like. So. So you're going to want to stop a little bit more than halfway. And you're kind of just going to want to make the end like a straight line. And then you can like diffuse it later. Okay guys, so once you have both of your eyes done, I'm going to go in with my Too Faced Love palette. This is a super cute palette and I fell in love with the gold shade on the end. Hopefully it focuses. There we go. But yeah, I'm going to go in with this shade on a flat shader brush and I'm just going to see how much pigment I get and we'll go from there. So I ended up getting a ton of pigment from just that single shadow, so I'm super happy with that. So I'm just going to do the same on the other eye and then we're going to kind of blend out the two lines just so it's not like a harsh. So I'm going to go back in with my M330 brush and I'm going to go back with that red color and I'm going to kind of add some of the transition shade just so it's not like so harsh because we don't want to get it in the yellow shade. So we're just going to kind of blend this together and just get rid of that harsh line. So once we have that, I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay glitter liner in a Midnight Cowboy, and I'm going to put the glitter exactly where I cut my, where I did my cut crease. So we just kind of make it look more seamless and sharper, because that's kind of like what we're going for in this look. We just want it to be a really sharp and clean look. Once you have that, we're kind of just gonna let it dry, and I'm gonna be going in with my NYX liquid black liner, and this has been my favorite eyeliner recently, but I actually use two. So I use the Maybelline Master Precise as well as the NYX one, and basically I do the wing with the NYX one, and then I kind of connect it with my Maybelline gel liner, or not gel, with my Maybelline felt tip liner, which you guys will see in the next clip.
Oh, you make me wanna talk back to you. Say it like that. If I hate you, then
So now I'm gonna go in with my L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara, and I'm just gonna get my lashes ready for falsies. Okay guys, we are ready for lashes. So I'm taking the, what are they called? These are the... And at this very moment, I realized I had no clue what the lashes were called. You know what? I'm gonna leave them listed down below because I honestly totally forgot what they're called. I'm just gonna be using my Duo Eyelash Adhesive. This is the clear one. I like the clear one way better. So I'm just gonna be putting them on the lashes. A lot of you guys ask me how I apply my fake lashes. Like, you guys say it's like hard for you. The best tip to get that I would give you guys, oh my god, I totally just put eyelash glue everywhere. The best tip, my number one tip, is to let the glue get tacky, because obviously if you apply your lashes right after you put your lash glue, it's nothing's gonna happen, you know? So you really just want to wait, I'd say like a minute or even two, to just kind of wait for your glue to get tacky. And also don't over apply, because then it will just never dry up. Sometimes I find myself applying too much lash glue and then I'll kind of just take some off with my fingers.
find someone new, baby, but you know I never will. No, so I choke you down just like a pill.
So now that we have our lashes on, we are going to start with our face. So as this dries, I'm going to be going in with my Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. This has been my go-to recently. Applying this on my cheeks, nose, and just a little in between my brows. Okay guys, so for foundation today, I'm going to be taking my Urban Decay All Nighter Waterproof Liquid Foundation, and I'm doing something different today. I am not going to be applying it with a beauty blender. I'm actually going to be using my ColorMe Pro Edition Automatic Foundation Applicator. This is the box, and basically this is the little device, and you just apply your foundation and then you press this little button and it vibrates. So I'm really excited to share this with you guys because I love it. I'm so excited about it. So guys, this is what my foundation looks like. I'm so impressed with that device. I'll have a link to everything down below if you guys are interested, but honestly it applied my foundation so flawlessly. So moving on to concealer, I'm going to be using my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I'm just going to be highlighting my face. So I'm going to put it under my eyes. To blend this in, I'm going to be taking my Real Techniques Beauty Sponge. I know this looks like super light, but trust me, it looks so flawless when everything is like blended. It just takes me a while to blend it because I am extra and I use so much concealer, but you guys, gotta have that bright under eye. So moving straight into contour, I'm going to be taking this little cream foundation. Ooh, I just dropped it. And I'm gonna be applying it where I contour, so gotta contour the forehead. So once everything's blended in, I'm going to be taking my RCMA No Color Powder. I'm going to be taking a cosmetic wedge and kind of just applying this where I bake. To blend this away, I'm going to be taking my Luxie 532 round top blender brush, and I'm kind of just going to be stippling this into my skin and like so. For blush, I'm going to be taking my NYX Ombre blush. This is in Nude to Me. This is such a pretty blush, so I'm just going to be applying that on the apples of my cheeks, and I'm going to kind of blend it in with my contour. To bronze my face, I'm going to be taking my Luxie 534 Angled Top Buffer Brush, and I'm going to be taking my Bobbi Brown bronzer in Golden Light. This is such a stunning bronzer, and I've been so into bronzing my face recently, so I'm just going to kind of pat this into my skin. We're going to take a quick break from the face, and we're going to go back to the eyes. So I'm going to be taking this flat shader brush that I took for the gold, and I'm gonna be taking that red shade. I actually need to dust this off because it has like gold all over it, but this brush is so good for the lower lash line. So I'm taking the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette again, and I'm kind of just gonna be taking that red color. This is the fun part. For the brow bone, I'm going to be taking my Midnight Cowboy glitter liner again, and I'm just going to be lining the underneath of my brows. I think this makes the look pop so much more, and I wore this to Generation Beauty, and so many of you guys asked me to do a tutorial, so that's why I'm doing one for you guys today. But yeah, I'm pretty much just going to be swooping this. One last thing we're going to do with the glitter liner before we put it away, I'm going to be putting this in my inner corners. Okay, so now you can put your glitter liner away. I'm going to be taking my L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara once again, and we're just going to be finishing up the eyes. I'm just going to do a simple coat of lower lash mascara. We are finally almost done. I'm going to be highlighting my face today with the Anastasia Sun Dipped Glow Kit. This is such a gorgeous glow kit. So you can see that. It is a stunning shade. So I'm going to be taking my MAC, or no, this isn't MAC. This is my Morphe 310. Glowing to the gods today. Ooh, do you guys see that? Yes. Ooh. Okay, so now that we're glowing to the gods, I'm going to be finishing up this look with lips. So for the lips today, I'm going to be using my MAC Stripped Down Lip Liner with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Lip Gloss in Gilded. So this is the completed look. I'm gonna do my hair really quick and I'll be right back to show you guys the final completed look. So that was pretty much it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to give me a huge thumbs up and subscribe down below, and I will see you guys in a next video of mine. Bye!